Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Um, so I'm going live. This is my first time doing it solo. Um, I'm curious also how it goes. All right. Uh, yeah, so for those of you who may not be familiar with me, I'm Irena Anggreni. I'm among others, I'm a dance movement psychotherapist. I'm also a mental wellness practitioner, and I'm also a depression survivor. And yeah, actually, this live, I'm going to talk about this because like it's been kind of the recovery journey is it's brought me to to a very interesting path. Um, yeah, so I'm going live to share these exciting updates actually. So the first one is that we will have our book launch, The Power of Reinvention, on August 16th. Uh, and yeah, it is a co-authored book, and I'm a contributor to this book. I wrote a chapter about my journey actually through through like to have like a mental health struggle. It didn't happen overnight, so kind of like a bit of that journey, but also like what has really shifted for me, and how I'm traveling forward from then on. um and yeah I, my co-authors, they went through also like their own unique path to transform themselves, to reinvent themselves. And yeah, it's going to be a really great read. So if you want to to get the copy, like you can't wait to get the copy, we will go with the digital copy first. So just DM me, and I will put you in our list of supporters during the launch. um, the second thing I want to mention is, I'm organizing this end of the month a free training on depression recovery. Yeah, so how fitting it is, like because I wrote this book also about my own depression recovery, and it has also created like this kind of clarity within myself, and that's where I'm focusing my work um, from here on. And yeah, so this free training is on the 27th of August, and I call it, the three steps to unlock your creative body for depression recovery. And I find this really, really important, just to call it what it is. Like, okay, depression recovery, I know it's still a bit taboo, and maybe like, okay, um, people may still feel squeamish about the um, about opening up, like, if they have struggled with depression. But it is something that's quite, it is more common than you may think. And I find this really important, because where I'm focusing right now is really to help the depression survivors who are, they have this high achiever mindset, and perhaps like after therapy, they continue the work on their own, like doing self-help, um, reading a lot of self-help books or doing personal development course. But it is also, like the thing with mental health struggle or depression, it is often, once we complete therapy, it's not that we are 100% cured. um, the journey continues actually for that recovery, and this is kind of like the support that I'm offering. And this free training, I'm going to cover things that work for me, like, because it was also like through my own lived experience. I was searching, okay, like what could support me. And you will get a gist of this in the in a 1 hour free training. So the first nugget I can share, it's really about, the 1 2 3 is really to get out of the head and more into the body. um, because there's actually so much going on here, and our thoughts can lead so much into ruminating, or like a self-defeating patterns, negative patterns, and how we can manage that, because it is also um, yeah, we need really to maintain the consistency of our steps in the recovery journey, and how to empower that by including our body. And we have really so much wisdom, so much creativity in our body. um, if we are aware of it, and we can tap into it. And yeah, the second important nugget, the second step is really about um, creative self-expression. Yeah, self-expression is, yeah, it can take many different forms, of course. And actually yesterday I practiced this with my boyfriend, and he was asking, yeah, what do you mean creative self-expression? So I think, like, us human being, like, we have this innate desire to express, yeah, to be seen, to be heard, to be understood. and and also, all of us human being have this nature of being creative. Yeah, if we look at the word itself, like, it's from create, to create. And every day, every moment of our life, we are creating something. We are creating a word, or we are creating an action. We are writing an email. And if we are more aware, like, yeah, kind of our emotions, and what's or yeah, of our inner landscape, why we do, why we create what we are creating, then we can be more, yeah, we can do it, like, in a more respectful, yeah, in a more meaningful, and yeah, in a way that it's safe for us to express, and also safe for others to receive our expression. And yeah, this is something that we could explore. There are many layers. I mean, like, when we think about expression, communication is often involving the other person, but it's also this relationship with ourselves, and that's where this creative self-expression could really be healing us in that journey. And okay, so that's about the creative self-expression, step two. But step three is really about taking action, and also creating accountability. And it is something that, yeah, I myself have had struggle with, because yeah, the thing with the recovery journey, it is kind of like, sometimes, like, there's this ups and downs, and then sometimes I feel so demotivated, and I felt like frustrated, like, like, I'm really done with my depression. But okay, but there's sometimes, again, this the warning signs coming up, and I have also to deal with it. um, and how we can create that, yeah, that we don't fall into relapse, is really by taking that consistent action. This is also, like, there's a lot of uh, yeah, foundation, like, in neuroscience, like, in how our brain works, in neuroplasticity. So it's just about creating that habits, no matter, like, how small we start. And also to have that accountability. And this accountability, of course, at the end of it, we are self accountable to our own action. But, like, in the journey, like, we don't have to, yeah, we don't have to feel so isolated or so lonely in it. Because what I learned, like, this is really humbling. Like, there, um yeah, your struggle is unique. Yeah, your whatever your story is unique, but it is also universal. And there, yeah, kind of through my own experience, also the experience of my clients, how kind of just to practice to be among their peers, and not making it like, oh, okay, a misery club or anything, but really to share about, yeah, about our journey, our struggle, but also our celebrating our mini successes in an empowering way. That's already, like, so empowering, and that can create also, propel us to the way forward in a more, yeah, in a more confident way, because like, yes, I can do this. There are supporters in my life. um that's in a nutshell, like the 1 2 3, which I feel from my own experience, but also from the my research, like I'm doing also kind of like just talking with the other survivors, like this is often what's missing after the therapy, because like in therapy, like it's still like the treatment model, like okay, you're ill and then you need to be treated, but then like what happens after, that's kind of, yeah, where we are dancing here. um so if this speaks to you, yeah, just to recap, like I have the book launch and I have this free training, both connected to depression recovery. And if this speaks to you and you want to know more, you can, yeah, you can contact me. um, I think I should have my contact details like somewhere in whichever channels you're watching this. um, and also like for the free training, like if you know anyone who could really benefit from this kind of, yeah, it's a fresh approach to, because it's creative, embodied. So if you know anyone who could benefit from this uh, different ways of recovery, of more creative way, more alternative way of recovery, I share already the sign up link in the description of this, yeah, of this live video. So just head on there or share the link with them. And I look forward to, yeah, to be connecting and to sharing more with you. And for now, that's it. This is my first live. I don't want to overdo it. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day wherever you are. And if you don't know it yet, you're awesome. Stay awesome. Bye bye.